Jason.
Already? Hey, Jason.
He wanted to be the first one. Woo! Okay, yep, you did it right. Hey, Miss Hardy, it's Jason.
Yes.
Yes. How are you?
Not yet.
Who, buddy?
You guys like my hair? I did it. You can see it on there. Oh, and your or something.
Whew. Hey. Hey, Alejandro. Hey, Jamari. Hey, Promise. Yes, you done it. You're doing it right. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, everybody. Hey, Casey.
Make sure you guys say your name.
Yes. That's what I told him in class today. Please say your name. You ready to do your homework? Who? Mario. Oh, Jason. You ready to get your homework done? Why? So you can go play Fortnite? Hey, Danaya. Hi, Danaya. Hi, Neri. Javier, hello. Everybody hit the like button for me, please, and leave a comment to let me know that you're on here. Thank you, thank you. We're going to wait till a couple of more people get in before we start the homework. Girls and boys, do we have another busy day tomorrow? We're doing the, hey, Vincent. We are doing the science fair. No, I'm sorry, not the science fair, the science guy. Who is Simone?
Shayla.
Hey, Shayla. Jayla and Shayla, they twins.
Oh, they in your class?
Yeah. So we're doing the science guy thing tomorrow. Everybody's. And who is Nigel? That's your friend, Nigel? I'm on to him.
No, that's
Who is?
Hey, I'll just look at my comments.
Okay. Yeah, I see you, Jayla.
Charge your phone up.
Neri, why you?
That's Alejandro.
Yeah, but Neri's phone is almost dead too. Why is your phone almost dead? Charge that phone up. Hey, Manuel, how are you? Hey, Jayla. I see you, Jayla, and Shayla, and Emmanuel. I'm playing my trombone. Who is that playing the trombone? Alejandro. It's a boy.
I said that, Alejandro.
Okay, Alejandro. You like my hat? Thank you. I told you I would have them with different hat all the time. We found out who was cussing. They're not going to be cussing tonight. Thank you. We already had that discussion in class, so we're not going to discuss it right now. Waiting for some more of my other friends to get on. 8%. Boy. Why don't you charge your phones up?
Let me see. Can I ask you a question, Miss Hardy?
Yes, go ahead. Ask me a question. Who is that? Javier? Do you want mine? What?
Pops to help me?
Let's get to work. We trying to. Who wanted to ask me a question? Who wanted to ask me a question? Who said, can I ask you a question, Miss Hardy? Call of Duty. I know my video it does stop a lot, so I don't know what it is. It's the internet, so who knows? I haven't started. Thank you for liking my hat, Jason. Venus,
Or number 6.
we're gonna start on number 6. Hi, Venus. No, you're not late, Skylar. You're not late. We just started. We really haven't even started yet. I was waiting for some more people to get on. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and we're going to recap what we started on yesterday. First thing we had was remember I pulled this out the chart.
Vincent's father.
Oh, hey, Vincent's father. Vincent's papa. I think that's his grandfather. Yeah. Hi, granddad. I'm glad you're on. I always tell the kids to make sure their parents know they own. Hi, Kamora. Shout me out. Okay, Javier. Hi, Kamora. So this is the chart that we was working on yesterday, and these lines after we count. That's the wrong.
This side.
This side. I'm sorry. That was the wrong side. So you remember I brought this, showed you this yesterday. Oh, let me move back. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. These lines represent where the commas are, represent a place. Okay, this is the thousands, and this is the millions. Remember, we counted 1, 2, 3. Ones, tens, hundreds, comma, thousands, 10,000, 100,000, comma, and then million. And these are some of the things we went over in class today, trying to find out what those numbers represent. So we're going to look at some of the stuff we did on yesterday. I'm actually just going to hold up the answers for number 1. If you have your paper, okay, that's good. Thank you, Papa, for helping Vincent with his homework. So yes, if mom. Okay, Neri, I'm glad your mom knows you're on YouTube and you're with a safe person. You're with your teacher, just trying to help you out, give you a little extra help. And actually, tomorrow is going to be a real busy day with the science guy. So I don't know how much work. I mean, we're going to get some work done, but we might start on those definitions again. Hi, Dominic. Is that Dominic? Is Dominic on here? Hey, Dominic. How are you? Dominic. Okay, so these are the answers that we went over yesterday. Number 1, hold this for me. Okay, hold on. So number 1, we rounded the 1, started at the 1, and what's on the other side of the 1? Hold on, let me get my book.
Green Day.
Oh, hey, Sincere, how are you? That's Sincere. I see. Come on. So when the digit to the right is 0, change the rest of the digits to the right to a 0. Okay. This is right here in your book on page 27. On 27, those are how you round numbers. It gives you an idea how you round the numbers. So when the digit to the right is 0, change the rest of the digits to the right to 0. When the digit to the right is 1, 2, 3, 4, change it. All the digits to the right become 0. Okay? When the digit to the right is 5 or higher, when it's above 5, 5 and higher, okay, well, 5 and greater, add 1 to the digit in the rounding place and change all the digits to the right to a 0. So these are the answers that we went over yesterday. 160,656, we rounded it up to 2,000. 149,590, we changed it, we rounded it to 100,000. Okay? 117,821, we rounded it to 117,800. Okay? Hey, Jamie. Oh, this one up for me. So, number, number four? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Number four, 75,254. We rounded it to 80,000. Okay. And number five, 2,420. We left it just the same, 2,420. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead. Does anybody have any questions before we start these next few problems?
Jeremiah's on.
Hey Jeremiah, how are you? Hey Janaya, I hope you're okay. You went home early today. So we're gonna start with number 6. Okay? And my granddaughter is going to help us out just like she did.
Jahan is on.
Huh?
Jahan.
Oh, hey Jahan! What? Jahan, thank you. Tell your mom thank you for letting you get on. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Mom. This is really helping me help them in class. Okay? So we are on.
This is Vincent from I think he's pop up.
Okay, Vincent. This is now.
Somebody has a question.
Okay, what's your question? What's the question?
I don't know. He just said I have a question.
I don't have any questions yet. Shayla? It's Micah. Okay. Okay, so number 6, 900,985. Okay?
Make sure you guys have y'all.
Make sure you have your book out. Hold up. You want me to tear the paper off? Or you want to hold up the whole book?
Can you say that?
No, I'm talking about right here. You don't need to tear that off.
I'll just hold them.
No, I want you to hold this up so they can see what number we're on. Okay. So we are on number 6. This is number 6. Okay? You want to move it over a little bit? Okay. So number 6, 900,985. Where are we? What place value is this?
What place value is the underlying?
Yeah.
Number.
What place value is this underlying number? Can somebody tell me? Okay. Right. So what place value is this? Jamari, what place value is this? No, not tens.
Wait, it is.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Who said tens? Devin. Thank you, Devin.
And Vincent.
And Vincent. Okay. So it's the tens. Okay. So okay, go ahead.
So the next thing you have to do. Wait, go ahead. Mm-hmm. The next thing you have to do is round it based on the number to the right. So do you guys remember if the number to the right is
5 or greater?
5 or more, what would you have to do to this number? If the number is 5 or more, what would you have to do to the underlying number? I'm gonna read it. Can you read it?
Yeah. When the digit to the right is 5 or greater, add 1 to the digit in the rounding place and change all the digits to the right 0.
So since the number is greater than 5, what would you have to do to 8?
What does 8 become?
Yeah, what does 8 become? Vincent and who's this one? Is that Jamie?
Yeah.
And Jamie said it. Yes, you turn it, you add 1 and you make it 9. Right. Now, after you make it 9, what would you change this number to? What would you
5.
change the 5 to? Since you already added 1. Zero.
Right. Okay.
Right. Make it you make it 0.
Now you make it 0.
Make the number after 0. So what would the new number be? What would the final number be? Listen.
Listen, children.
What would the final number be?
Somebody type in the correct answer.
He said it. He said it.
Mm-mm.
No,
No,
you almost there.
you almost
Devin.
there, Devin. That's not it.
This is the number. If we added 1 to this and changed any number after 0 or this number to 0, what would the new number be? Oh, Vincent said it.
Okay, Vincent.
Yes, correct.
Yes, Vincent got it correct. Vincent was the
Vincent.
first one to get it correct.
So what we had to do was, since this is 5, you add 1 to the number underlined and make the 5 0. And that will be the new number.
900,990. That's the new number. Okay. Now we on number. Any questions? Now we're on number 7. 7 is 440. It is. Okay.
What place value is the underlined digit, you guys? What place value is it in?
Yeah. What place value is the underlying digit in?
100,000. Somebody said it.
Okay.
Shayla said it.
Shayla, okay.
Yes, it is in the 100,000.
Okay.
Oh, Jayla said it.
Oh, Jayla. Jayla, one of
Right, it's in the 100,000.
It's in the 100,000. Correct.
So, let me read. When the digit to the right is 1, when the digits to the right of the underlying number, the number in the 100,000 place, when the digits to the right is 1, 2, 3, or 4, change it and all the digits to the right to 0. So what would be the new number? Since it says when the digits to the right is 1, 2, 3, or 4, change it and all the digits to the right 0. What would it become?
What would the new number
Yeah,
become?
what would the new number become? No, not 4. Not. Oh, sorry.
Who said it first?
Simone.
Simone. Is that Casey?
Yes, 400,000 would be the new number.
Right.
It's not 440,000 because you have to change that 4 into a 0 too.
Right. All those numbers.
You got to change everything after to 0.
Yeah.
Because this number is 4. This one right here.
Okay.
Yes, that's Casey.
Casey, okay.
Somebody has a question. Yes. What's your question?
Okay, go ahead. Question. You don't understand. What is it you don't understand? The rounding? And who is that don't understand? Alejandro?
Yeah.
Okay. Alejandro, if you look on page 27.
All of it.
Okay.
So what is rounding? That's
you remember we was going to look up that word today, but we got so busy. Oh, give me that book right there. Let me see. Let me see if it's in the book. I think it is. Rounding. Okay. This is the go ahead, read yours.
Okay. One definition for rounding, which what we're doing. Rounding means making a number simpler, but keeping it close to what it is. So if a number is, say a number is 500,682, you will round it to just 500 million because it's making it simpler, but it's still close to what it is. If you know what I mean. And read that one. right here.
Oh, rounding. Now, rounding in our math book, and it's in the back. Well, you don't have your book. A process that determines which multiple of 10, 100, or 1,000, and so on a number is closest to. So if the number is 998, what is that number closer to?
Yeah.
100 or 1,000? You're going to round it up to 1,000.
Yeah.
If the
If
number
it's
is
50,
50,
is it closest to 0 or 100?
well, because it's over 5,
you have to round it to 100.
you have to round it to 100, right? Hey, Jalen. Who is
input? Okay.
Okay.
So the number by say you on a number line is 1 through 10, and they say round 5 to the nearest tens or the nearest number. So what would 5 be, you guys? What would 5 be if you're round? Would it be? What would you round it to? 4, 3, 2, 1, or 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? What would you round it to?
What numbers you want me to put down here?
If you rounded it to the nearest 10.
But this is 0. Okay, we're going to do it a simpler way. Rounding, okay? For the ones that do not understand rounding, just imagine this as a rounding chart. Say they gave you a number of 4.
Wait, should we do? Wait, no, let me see.
Wait, Danae's going to do it a different way. Okay.
So rounding. Let's
Okay.
see. Say they give you the number 38, and you're rounding from the nearest 10. So the underlying number is 10. 38 in the number line will be around here, right?
The arrow.
38 would be around here. And if you're rounding to the nearest 10, what number would be closer? Oh, hold on. Which number would 38 be closest to? 30 or 40? If you're rounding to the nearest tens.
If you round it to the nearest 10, what would it be closer to?
This is the meaning of rounding. You're making it simpler than what it is. So instead of saying 38, you would say the smaller number.
And since you're rounding 38, the number next to 3 is 8. So you're going to round up. So you have to round up. So if you round up, what will your answer be?
What is it closest to? 40. Yes, right.
Right,
40. It is closest to the 40.
Right. It is closer to the 40.
So say they give you a number
5.
15.
No, I mean Neri. Somebody asked a question.
Mm-hmm.
Who is Nashim? My brother Nashim knows her. Who? My granddaughter? Oh, okay.
Say they give you 15 and you're rounding to the nearest 10.
We're on number.
We're just doing practice, so people.
We're doing
know.
Practice because some people said they don't understand about the rounding.
Say they say round 15, but it's in the middle. So what's the rule for rounding for 5? Read the rule for me.
When the digit to the right is 5 or greater, add 1 to the digit in the rounding place and change all the digits to the right to 0.
So since it's 5, what would it be? Since the number to the right is 5, which number would you choose? Which number? What's the rule for it?
What's the rule for 5?
1 to the rounding number and change everything else to 0. So what would be the answer?
We're on page 27.
Is it closest to 10 or 20? Right, it's closest to 20. I said it.
Okay.
So that's the basics of rounding. It's trying to see the simpler version of the number, but still making it close to what it is. For example, that's the question. You see how one of y'all questions are rounded to the nearest 10? So instead of saying 900, 985, y'all can just say
900,000, 990.
990 since you rounded the last number.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
So I know why 38 is rounded to 40 because 38 is close to 40.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
Just like this one. The number is 8. So and the number after is 5. So that's like 85. What is 85 closest to? 90 or is it closest to 80? Is 85 closest to 90 or 80? It would be 90. Just like this one.
Because that's the rule.
Yeah. Just like this one. 44. Is it closest to 50 or 40? It will be 40 because the rule is when the number to the right is 1, 2, 3, or 4, you change it and all the digits to 0.
Okay.
Yes, y'all can ask questions. We're going to read them.
Okay. Now we're on number 8.
Ms. Hardy, is there homework other than what's due on the 10th?
On the 10th. No.
On Wednesday, right?
No, this is all. Oh, now we are on number 8.
Wouldn't the answers be 100,000? For what?
For which one?
And it all depends which number they tell you to do.
Right.
So if they tell you to round from this number, you would round it based off what's on the right. But if they tell you to round in the tens place, you only rounding this and after. You're not messing with none of the numbers. You're not messing with none of these numbers.
Right. Exactly. Okay.
So only make sure you only do what's underlined. It's not 985. It's a comma. That's a comma.
That's a comma.
It's 900,985. One number. We are on number 8 right now. We were just going over the answer.
Yeah. So number 8. Number 8 is 205,000. Just 205,000. And what place value is this underlined?
What place value is this, guys?
What place value is that? No, we're on number 8 now. No, it's not 3. So what is that?
What place value?
What place value is that 0?
Is it in the hundreds, the tens, the 1, 10,000, 100,000? I said 10,000 and it's 0.
Okay. So it's 10,000?
Yes, the 10,000 is correct.
Right. Whoever said that. 10.
So,
and the rule is right there in your book on page 27.
What a book at?
Here. Hold on.
What's the rule now?
Oh, it's right here.
I know, but it's small. Read it.
Just look at the rule. Vernon Mosby. Who is that?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you can ask. Okay. So
here go the rules for it.
Here go the rules. Right here. In this section right here. So, read those rules.
This is the one we're on now. So it's in the 10. What would you have to do to the 0, guys? Since the number is 5, what would you have to do to the next number? Add 1. Yes. Devin said it.
Devin, thank you,
Yes.
Devin.
You would add 1. And what would you do to the rest of the number? What would you make it? Once you change this to 1, what would you make these numbers? Just read your book and it will tell you. Read your book and it will tell you. What would you have to make them? Make it 0. Correct. Yes.
Hey,
yes.
Shayla.
Thank you guys for reading your book. It's right. It's telling you how to do it. So, yes.
Hi, Shayla.
Make it
Shayla
0.
Gibbs. Hello, Shayla. How are you?
So, what would be the final number since you guys know the steps? You add 1 and make everything after 0. So, what would be the final number?
Yes.
See?
Woo! Yes.
When you read, it tells you everything. We didn't even have to give y'all no hints. All we had to do was ask you guys, and y'all knew. That's correct. So the answer would be, it would be what I said. How you say 210,000?
Yes, 210,000.
Yes.
Just flat out 210,000. 210,000. Girls and boys, please hit that like button. Thank you. I appreciate it. Now we are moving on because you guys are getting it.
Y'all are getting it.
Yeah, so now we are on 9. Now we on number 9.
He said I knew the answer. My phone was messing up. Okay.
Now we on number 9. 58,360.
Shayla said shout her out.
Who?
Shayla.
Hey, Shayla. I done shouted out Shayla so many times. Okay. So now we are on number 9. Hit the like button, girls and boys. 58,365. Okay. What place value is that number underlined?
What place value is that in?
What place value is that? Somebody shade on your phone? What place value is that?
The thousands. Sorry, said it.
Thousands? Okay, good job.
Correct.
Thank you.
It's in the thousands. Who's NJ Haha? We shouted you out last time.
Let me see.
NJ Haha.
Yeah. Yep. We shouted him out already. We trying to do some math. We trying to get some math done. Okay. So, right. It's in the thousands place. So, what is the rule with the number behind? Yes, Devin, that was the answer for number 8. We on number 9 now. So underline in the thousands place. What is the number to the right of that 8?
What is the number to the right?
And what is the rule?
Miss Hardy, tell the girl in red hair. I can see you. Hey.
You love my hat. Thank you.
It's 3, right? So what is the rule? Read the second one. It said read the second one. I'm not gonna read it for you. I have it. What is the rule for when the number is 3? What would you have to do if the number is 3, you guys?
Somebody said it.
Where?
8,000.
Yes. So when the digit to the right, somebody said it. When the digit to the right is 1, 2, or 3, change it, and all the digits to the right would be 0. Yes, you guys.
But what is the entire number?
So what would the number be after you do that?
What would be the whole number? What are all the 5 digits?
Somebody said it. Jamie said it.
Jamie, okay, right, yes. Jamie.
58,000. Y'all getting it.
Woo.
Y'all getting it. Y'all getting better.
We're going to do a quiz tomorrow.
58,000. Yes. No, it's not 59,000 because remember, only when it's 5 or more, you add to it. So if it was 5, it would be 59,000. But since it's 1, 2, 3, since it's 3, then you change that to 0.
Right. So it's 58,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
It said no. I don't like quiz.
You better get these answers correct. We did. How many did we do last night? 5.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna do 6, 9. So we on number 10.
Number 10, you guys.
Number 10.
Jalen is back on his phone. No, it's not 59. Remember, if it's 3, you change every number after the 8 to 0. So you don't have to add anything.
What number is it? The 8. Okay. What place value is the 8?
What place value is the 8 in, you guys?
Hit the like button for me, please, girls and boys.
What place value is it?
But what's the place value? Tell me what the place value is in the 8. What is the place value for 8?
Somebody said 100. Yes, okay. Correct.
100. Correct.
Mary has to charge his phone. He's on 5. Can you give me 1 minute?
All right. Ooh. Oh, that's what you call.
Hundreds, right. So you guys, the number to the right of it is 7. So what is the rule when the number is 5 or more? Since that 7 is 5 or more. What is the rule? What do you have to do?
What do you have to change the 8 to?
Let's see. Let's see who gets it first. All you have to do is read it. Read the third one and it'll tell you. Read the third one in here and it'll tell you how to do it. What would you have to do?
Oh, they already said the place value.
Change it to 9.
Right.
That's correct. Why would you change it to 9? What does the rule say?
What does the rule say?
Oh, yeah. Add 1.
Okay. So what is the entire number? Sorry.
Yeah, add 1. So when the number is 5 or more, you add 1 and change everything else to what? And what would be the final answer?
What would be the final answer? After we round that whole number up, what would be the final answer?
Jamie said it.
What did Jamie say?
And is that Vincent? Vincent said it. They all saying it. Yes. 1,900. That would be the answer.
Right. Correct. 1,900. Give him a hand clap. Woo!
Y'all can do this. Y'all know how to do it.
Yep.
Naheem said he has to go to bed now.
Okay, Naheem. That's Mr. J, I think. I think that's J.
Clap, 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 clap.
Who did the clap, clap? Jalen. Oh. Hey, Jalen.
Oh, Sincere said it too.
Okay. So now we have one more problem to do.
Shout Vincent out.
Hey, Vincent. Thank you for coming on. Thank you, Jay, for coming on. So I was thinking about switching it up, doing a word problem. Okay. So if you had to go to page 28, which word problem would you pick?
Yes.
Go to page 28.
Y'all go to page 28. Which word problem do you guys want to work on? Which word problem do you guys want to work on? Which one? Somebody said A. Somebody said 13. What's
13? 13A.
13A. 16. 14.
Mm-hmm. So we did.
2 people said
What
A.
did we do last
2
time?
people.
1, 2.
Everybody. A lot of people saying 14 and A.
We did 6.
A lot of people saying A and 14.
What's today?
Okay.
Tuesday.
You guys, out of 14 and A and 13A, which one do y'all want to do? 13A or 14? Somebody said they're going to sleep. Okay, see you. Well, she'll see you. 13, 14. Everybody saying 13.
Okay.
So 13A, right? 13A? And somebody said 14. You want to do 2?
Mm-hmm.
We'll do. You want to do 14 tomorrow?
Because we got 2, these 2 to do tomorrow.
You can do 2 in the back. I mean, you can do 14 tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to do 13A today and 14 tomorrow.
Okay. So
we're going to do 14 tomorrow and 13A today.
We doing 13A and B? Huh?
Yeah, we're gonna just do 13. Yeah, 13. And
okay.
14 tomorrow.
Sincere, you going to? Well, I'm glad you got most of the problems done.
Okay,
you can tell your mom to let you get on tomorrow early so you can go over the homework. Okay.
Use do 13 today.
13A. Okay.
A and B.
Use the data in the graph at the right. 2010 census. Which place could you round to so that the rounded populations of all 3 cities are the same? Okay, we got Minneapolis, Minnesota, 382,578. Oakland, California, 390,724. Wichita, Kansas, 382,368. Okay? Now you got here, hold the book for me.
On this one, you guys. Up here with the graphs.
Grass.
Grass?
You say grass. Okay. We got, what's the 3 numbers? 382,578. Your best bet is to write them down. Write down all 3 cities. What's the next one? 390,724. 382,368. Okay. All 3 cities. All 3 cities. Okay. So, read the question again today.
Hold it up. Which place could you round? Which place can you round to so that all the rounded population are the same? So which number would you round to make all the numbers the same?
Yeah. What can you round this number to?
Let's see if anybody knows.
Let's see if anybody knows before we even give the answer or give any more suggestions or get any more ideas.
Which place value do you think you have to round to make all of these the same? You can see what they have in common is this one. Is the 3?
No, don't tell them no more.
I'm just saying what they have in common.
Okay.
It's 3.
We went over this today.
So what place value? Which place value? Tell me a place value. Either 100,000, 10,000, thousands, hundreds, tens, or ones. Which place value would you have to round to? Somebody said 10,000. Y'all think 10,000? Okay. So if
how did we go over this? Okay.
If I round from the 10,000, which is right here, what would you have to do? What would you have to do to these numbers if I round from the 10,000s? What would the number become? Make them 0. Right. So it would be 38,000. But if I round from here, I will have to make them zero too. So it will be 39,000. But it's not the same number. So how
Right.
will
It
we?
has to be the same number.
Yeah, you have to make all of them, each of these the same number.
And girls
So-
and boys, I tell you every single day, this is not a what? This is not a rocket scientist job.
So what place value could you do for all three, not just two? Because if you round from the 10,000, these would be the same. Nice.
That's your friend?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Which place value can we use? It can't be 10,000s.
Hey, Israel, how are you? Glad you on. Rocket scientist job. That's the truth.
You guys, what place value could we do?
Yes.
To make all of them the same. Somebody said, who's William Stevenson?
William. What William said?
He said 100,000.
Right. That's true. So we're going to start at the 3. So underline the 3s in all of them.
100,000.
Okay. Because all those numbers are the same. All those 3s are the same. So if we're rounding, in each one of these, we're rounding which way? Which are we rounding up or down? What's the rule?
What's the rule for when a number is 5 or more?
When the number is 5 or more.
Read the rule. That's on page 27.
The last one. When the digit to the right is 5 or greater, add 1 to the digit in the rounding place and change all the digits to the right. Make it a 0. So what are we changing all these numbers to? Uh-oh. Right, we round up. But so William, so what are we rounding this number to? What are we rounding this one number? What are we rounding this number to? So I'm gonna go get some juice.
What's the rule? What does it say you have to do?
Okay, we're rounding up, but what does this number become? If we rounded this number up because we're adding what?
You said 4.
Right. So if we're rounding this number to a 4, what are we rounding this number to? Who said 4?
We got do the first answer of the first.
Okay.
One first.
So if we're rounding this to a 4, what does all these numbers become?
Zero. Right.
Right. All these numbers become zeros.
So you round them.
Just write it in blue under there. Just write it in blue under there.
All of them will become 0.
Okay.
So what about the next one? What is the rule when the number next to it is 5 or more? You would change this number to what? You would add what and make it what number? Yes, if the number, someone said if the number is 5 or greater, add 1 to that. Add 1 to the number, then round, make the rest 0.
Okay. So somebody got that one? Did somebody get that?
Yeah, Shayla.
Okay.
Either Shayla or Judy. So that one would be 400,000 too, since you add 1. So what about the next one? This number is 8. You do the same thing. Same thing.
Same thing. Right. Exactly.
It'll be the same thing because the number to the right of it is 8. So you will add 1 and change everything else to 0.
Right. So the answer.
Go ahead.
Okay. So the number, sorry about that buffering, you guys.
So the question, let's go back to the question. It says, which place could you round to so that the rounded population of all three cities are the same? So which place value did we round to? And that would be your answer. Which place value? The tens, thousands, ones, what place value? Place value.
Not Fortnite, Jamari. I hope you finish your math.
Yes, the 100,000.
Right. Thank you.
So that would be the answer. If you round all the numbers from the 100,000s, it will make each number the same. It would make each number from the cities the same.
Right. And your answer would be 400,000. So, girls and boys, what I want you to write on your paper is 100,000 and this number, 400,000. I want you to write both of these answers on your paper for 13A. We doing B?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. 400,000, Kamora. So the next question is, wish I wouldn't cross them out. Which place could you round so that the rounded populations of all three cities are different? Which number would make all three cities different?
What would place value?
Mm-hmm. Oh. All right, girls and boys, we have a few more questions. Look like some of you are getting tired. I hope you are finished. I hope you wrote down all these answers. So we're going to go over one more. Uh-oh.
Now we're doing 13B. We just finished 13A. And that'll be the last one.
Right. Because I look like some of you.
And somebody said, can I go to bed?
No, not yet. Let us finish this last problem. Okay? Let us finish 13B. Which place could you round to so that the rounded populations of all three cities are different?
You have to rewrite it.
Do I gotta rewrite them or circle it?
Because it's too confusing.
Okay, I'm gonna write them over. Okay, hold it up for me.
So what place value could we run? What place value could we use to make all three numbers different? Even though they're already different, what could you do again?
What could you do to
just
make
say a place value and we'll try. We'll see. We'll test it out and see. The ones. I think different ones would work. Mm-hmm.
Look on there.
Oh, it's a sample answer. So
yeah.
Yeah. Let's try out. Oh, you can't do the ones because it's at the end. You gotta do something before the ones.
Right.
The tens. Okay. Let's test out the tens.
Okay.
You gotta do it.
Okay, we're gonna underline the tens. Okay. So if we do the tens,
what would be the final answer for this? If y'all guys know off the top of your head, y'all can just answer. Since this number is 8.
Devin said the tens. So Devin, so what would your answer be for this problem right here, what would this number become?
Right. Somebody said 38. 382,580. Correct. Because when it's over 5, you add 1 and make the next one 0.
Okay.
Right. Correct. Okay. See you, Vincent.
All right, Vincent.
You did good today.
Yes.
Right.
Who is Manny Play Z? Who is that? Because you just got on. Who?
What about the second one, you guys?
390,724. What would that become? What's the rule for that one?
When the number is 1, 2, 3, or 4, what would you do? So I think you should change your 10 to 730.
Who said that?
Near.
We might. So, okay. We'll talk about it tomorrow. That's why I'm trying to hurry up. We got like 2 more minutes.
Make it 0.
Okay?
Right.
Right. Okay?
So that would be the new answer.
So now what about this one?
What would you have to do? Since the number to the right is 8. What would the new answer be?
What would the new answer be, girls and boys?
Mm-hmm. 100,000 or greater. Add 1
to the underlying digit
and
change the rest of them to 0. So what was this
right
6?
Devin said it. Okay. The new number would, right, Devin, it'll be 382. Whoever, go ahead. So whoever said to make each number different, you can round to the tens place. That's correct, because now you can see every new number is different. Right. So the answer for 13A would be the tens place. You can round to the tens place to make the population of all 3 cities different.
Right.
Correct, you guys. Betsy, you can go to sleep now. We're the last one.
Okay, shout Emmanuel out because he did good tonight. Okay. Wasn't no cussing on here. That's too many zero. That's too many numbers. Kamora, 3825880. That's too many numbers.
Vincent? Yeah, Vincent can get it.
Can it? Yes, Vincent.
What's Vincent's other page name?
I don't know. Just shout him on that one. Who is Manny Play Z? Who did I say that was? Who is Manny Play Z?
I said, what did she say again? What's the answer? For the last one?
For which one? Tens. For B, it's tens.
The tens. Empathy is Israel.
Who? Oh, okay. Okay, Israel. What was that? We did 13? Huh?
Yeah, 13.
What was 13A? 100,000?
Um, hmm,
Book
what
over
is
here.
it?
Ugh.
100,000 place, and that you can put tens, please.
Okay. This is it for 13.
I can't see it.
13A and B. What did he say? Right here. She
What is
said,
it?
this is the answer.
It's something big. I'm tired too.
Yep, that's why they dwindling down. Oh, yes,
They can
frozen.
see it.
But it's frozen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my phone.
No, it said it's on top of the screen.
It's fine.
We will go over the answers tomorrow. So make sure you on tomorrow. What did that say?
Nothing. Sleep.
What's that? Timothy.
He's going to bed.
Oh, okay. We're down to 9 people. All right, so we're gonna say this quick prayer and then we are getting off. I pray to all the denominations, like we always
You
say,
don't say denomination, religion.
religions, I'm sorry, same thing.
Okay.
Denominations, religions. If you want to give your religion a shout out, you go ahead. You can go ahead so we'll know what what it is. What happened? Huh? The dog was doing something. So to everyone, we really appreciate you getting on tonight. I hope you girls and boys are learning. I am doing the best I can to make sure you are successful in life and that you make it out of the 4th grade successful and knowing how to do your math. Emmanuel, I'm so glad you're on here tonight. So glad you're doing what you're supposed to do. You're getting better. I hope y'all can get Derek on here so he can get his stuff.
He read a book. On Thursday, we're going to read a book.
Who said, can I read a book?
Listen.
Oh, no, not
I
tonight.
thought you were trying to go to sleep.
Right, I
Listen.
thought you was trying to go to bed. So so I pray that you all have a good night's sleep. I pray that you all receive and get the your parents, your grandparents, girls and boys get a good night's sleep. Wait till we having problems with all that talking. Some of you girls and boys, maybe not none on here, are being disrespectful. Tell your friends not to be disrespectful to adults. Period. Not just me, not just Mr. Bachelor, not just Miss Watson, but people in general. You will go a long way in life if you just be respectful. People will love you. People will care for you. People will do things for you. So just girls and boys, just be respectful to each other. Be respectful to your friends. It was some hitting going on today. We don't want to have that going on tomorrow. So you girls and boys have a blessed and beautiful night. And tell your parents thank you once and again for letting you get on my YouTube channel so that you can get help with your homework. Okay, we'll be back on tomorrow. She, my granddaughter Danae is giving some more shout outs. So we're
It's
waiting.
the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, you guys.
Oh, Jamari. Neri, did you give Neri a shout out? Can you show the answer? Which one? The last one? This is number 13 for A. Okay. Yeah, this is number 13. Can you see it? Number 13. All you're going to write is 400,000 and 100, the 100,000s place. And for B is tens. Okay? Hey, did you get that, Emmanuel?
Good night. You got it.
Okay. All right. We down to five. I know everybody is getting tired. You're welcome, Emmanuel. Girls and boys, are you finished? Miss Hardy and Danae will see you. You very welcome, Neri. I don't mind doing it at all. That's my job. All right. If you know any more of your friends that want to get on, especially um Thursday, Friday, over the weekend.
You can still see it. You can still see it.
Okay. Even over the weekend, we're going to be reading books, and we might do some other stuff, play some games, something that we can do so you can win some prizes, win some candy. Because I gotta go get those Rice Krispie treats for so many kids. I left them. You get a flyer. You get up earlier than 8:30. You got earlier. No, I didn't get on before 8:30. I got on exactly at 8:30. Might have been 8:31. So, all right. Good night, girls and boys. I'll see you all tomorrow.
We'll give you a shout out tomorrow, Kimor. Mary said thanks for everything.
Oh, so welcome.